Oh, Jesus. Oh, my finger. Fuck. Ooh, okay. Starting to like this view. Just finished our photo shoot and we didn't realize that we kind of trapped ourselves on a black run. And I'm not really qualified to do black runs, to be honest. Somehow I need to go home. All the ski lifts are closed. It's completely pitch black. So I have to just back my skiing ability and hope that I don't fall. Hey, how's it going? Welcome back to my channel. We are in the French Alps in a ski resort called Varsity because I am on the Varsity Trip. So the Varsity Trip is a ski trip that Oxford and Cambridge University do every year. They've been doing it since 1922, which means this is the actual centenary trip. This is the 100th time that they've gone out and done this, which is why this is a super special trip. As someone who used to be involved with the trip when I was a student myself at Cambridge University, this obviously means a lot to me, and I'm super happy that I've been hired again as one of the official photographers. So that's why I'm here. I've taken another week off work to do this and do not have any more holidays left for the rest of the year, unfortunately. But it will be very worth it because I love skiing, I love being in the mountains, and hopefully get some really awesome shots. It's been a while since I made a more chill video, you know, just kind of vlogging my day and showing you what I get up to. And I brought two toys with me. So I have a drone. Huge news, I know. I bought this Mini 2, a used one, from another photographer, Jambi actually, and I'm really keen to try it out in the Alps because, needless to say, the views are stunning, so I definitely want to capture that. And if you watch my New York content, I also have this fat telephoto lens, the Tamron 70-300, and with that one I'm hoping to get some cool shots as well. So in this video I'm going to be playing around with both of these, bit of POV, bit of vlogging, bit of B-roll. Just very relaxed. I'll take you guys with me and hopefully we'll get some decent shots as a result. And it is a beautiful sunny day. I thought, now that I have my drone, I should do a couple of videos, or drone shots rather, of the actual resort that I'm staying in. Going to APSC later because I'm on a photography shift there. But before that, I will just do a little bit of drone practice. So, got the Mini 2 here. There are two shots that I want to get. The first shot would be slowly flying across the resort and slowly panning up and maybe to the side a bit just to reveal the mountains in the background. And the second shot is quite a standard one where the drone is facing me and then just flying away fairly quickly to reveal the actual accommodation that I'm in. Jesus. Okay, be careful with that. Oh, Jesus. Oh, my finger. Fuck. Okay. Yeah, note to self, be more careful when catching a drone. Jesus. Ooh, that's not good. Okay, it doesn't look too bad. It's just a surface level cut, but still. Be this a lesson to you all. You gotta be careful when catching the drone. Oh Christ, yeah, one of these propellers just full on cut me. Oh well. It's not too bad. Alright. Test. I hope the GoPro doesn't die. Last year, I had about a 50% chance of losing a clip that I filmed with my GoPro because these new GoPros, like, even though they're literally made for alpine environments, just don't seem to survive the cold that well. The batteries just die randomly. Anyway, I am here with my Tamron 70-300mm telephoto lens in the Alps, in Val Thorens in France. I'm here with some of my university friends, but I've taken today to kind of explore a little bit on my own, get some shots of the mountains, and yeah. Maybe fly my drone as well. Let's see how far I can zoom in. Let's try and get a picture of that village. Maybe a horizontal one. cool. I really like the clouds in the distance, how they're like quite low in the valley. Adds a bit of extra layers to the shot. Okay, happy with this location. Let's keep moving. I'm doing a lot of photography today. I didn't actually bring my ski poles, which makes these kind of flat areas quite difficult. But thankfully, I can employ the old, I don't even know what this one's called, duck walk. These mountains are so insanely massive. Like, it's kind of wild that I think we're literally staying down there, and just through like, you know, a bunch of cable carts and lifts and stuff, we're able to come all the way up here, which is just mind-blowing. Okay, so the plan is I'm gonna check out this valley called PIERRE. From what I've seen on previous trips, it's quite a photogenic valley. On last year's ski trip I came to the same valley, but that time I was using my Tamron 17-70 lens, and the whole time I was thinking, oh, I wish I had a telephoto lens, because, you know, if you have like mountainous landscapes, I quite like those zoomed in compression shots. So I'm quite excited to try that out today. Let's see what kind of shots we can get. Okay, there we go. Let's see what we can find. Yeah, the background compression looks really cool in the Alps, just because it makes the mountains look even closer to you than they are. Just get a few candid shots of people on the slopes. Ideally, I'd get some like neon colors. Okay, I like the look of those chairlifts, especially with a snow cannon. It looks kind of epic. See, now I actually wish I was a bit more zoomed out. No, actually vertical works fine. I'm zooming out at 70, I can bring in both the snow cannon and the kind of horizon line and the mountains in the distance, which I wanted to do. Okay, now I can take a shot like this of the chairlift with the crystal blue mountains in the background. That looks awesome. Maybe I'll take a few more shots of those peaks in the distance. Like the look of that one. It's kind of tucked away between the other ones. Boom. Trying to stick with mostly simple compositions, rule of thirds, placing people in the middle. Oh, that person has a cool jacket. It's quite sick being able to zoom so far in. It's quite good for sport photography, like if you're skiing and stuff. Ooh. Do you know what? This could be a cool compression photo. I'm gonna get my camera out again. Can I get a wave maybe from that group? Thank you. Oh, I like that. That was really cool. I love that they waved back. That was friendly. Oh, look at that pocket of clouds over there. All right, let's keep moving. Ooh, okay. Starting to like this view. I can see some really low-lying clouds over there, which I'm gonna try and take a photo of, I think. Now I'm gonna go a bit more to the left. Ooh, okay, I'm quite zoomed in. That's okay. I think that still works. There we go. It's just something about the fact that the clouds are so low. I just really like the look of that. I feel like you just don't really get to see that usually. So I got a one of these like bubbles up the mountain. I think it's called a telecabine. I'm not sure. I'm still scouting for like an isolated mountain peak that I can maybe climb up, because I want to get a cool drone shot that looks like I'm in the middle of the nowhere. I remember Aaron and I found a really cool location last year, but I have no idea where it is. Aaron tends to be the navigator out of the two of us, but unfortunately he has finals, so he's unable to come this year. So I'm kind of just solo exploring right now, which I don't mind. It's very therapeutic and relaxing. I also don't know where the fuck I'm going. So I just got on this random lift going to just up. We're going to go 302 meters above sea level, so hopefully the views will be tasty. Yeah, there seems to be a good photo spot. I'm seeing lots of, whoa, it's so cold. Oh, mate. Look at this. Yes, really good. Alright, let's go for some POV drone, I guess photography slash videography. Hopefully it works. It's not too cold, so I'm hoping that the DJI Mini 2 is going to survive. But I've got 3 batteries in total, so surely I'll be able to get the shot that I want to get. The idea is I'm going to start a bit over there, right, fly forwards, initially with the camera kind of panning towards the floor, and as it flies past me, tilt up to reveal the beautiful mountainous landscape that we have over there. Calibration's finally finished. Let's give it a go. Just taking off now. And the drone is in the air. Found myself a cool location to fly the drone and get my second shot. Unfortunately, the GoPro has actually died now, it's frozen, so I'm not going to be able to continue using it. I'll show you what it looks like in a sec. But yeah, the views are actually stunning. I love being up here. It is incredible. I'm going to put up the photos that I get with my camera on screen. I'm probably not going to be able to do any more of those POV video shots. Right, this is the state of my GoPro at the moment. As you can see, it's just on 51. It's recording, it's got charge, but that's it. It's not really not reacting anymore. So for my next drone shot, I'm eyeing up any of these like kind of peaks in the distance, maybe that one, or let's see if I can climb that one. But it looks very looks a bit difficult to climb, to be honest. Let's see. After my solo exploration day, I wanted to make sure to meet up with some fellow content creators. So I messaged Levi on Instagram, who I knew was one of the other official photographers on the trip, to hang out and get some shots. And he mentioned that he also had a DJI Mini 3, so we planned to meet up to get some drone shots together. But before that, we also quickly met up with some models / DJs who were performing as part of the group Hot Mess on the Varsity Trip. I've seen them perform many times before and I'm a big fan, so it was actually really cool to hang out with them to get the shots that you're seeing on screen now. After my GoPro unfortunately died, 2 other Hot Mess members joined us who were actually skiing in full drag, which was awesome to see, and resulted in some super cool shots which I'll show on screen now. Alright, just finished our photo shoot with the Hot Mess people, and we didn't realise that we kind of trapped ourselves on a black run, which is the most difficult type of ski run, and I'm not really qualified to do black runs, to be honest, so just trying my best not to fall. Alright. Levi and I have sat down. The other 2, they're going further down because they're actually competent skiers, unlike ourselves. Well, we're good. We're not shit.
We're not off-leaf black good, but we're good.
We're not good enough to avoid. Okay, let me show you. There's just rocks everywhere, which is just super dangerous. So Levi and I were chilling. Drop him a follow on Instagram, actually. Great photographer as well. We are now on the search for like a cool, isolated looking rock, I suppose. A bit further down the valley, because at the top when we had a look it was just super windy and we didn't want to lose our drone, obviously. So we're gonna try that and get some cool drone shots going. Okay, finally made it down that black. That was not fun. That was way too difficult. There was rocks everywhere. Took us so long, but we're gonna go for round 2 now. We took an easier route and I think we found a nice rock. What are your thoughts, Levi? Do you think we can back this one?
There's not as much wind, so it should be good for the drone.
Okay, yeah, let's make our way up there and send it. This is always the tricky part. sometimes the snow is really loose and your foot just like sinks a meter into the snow, which is what we want to avoid. So you kind of have to like test it. Oh, okay, yeah, see? That's exactly what might happen. Well, he's already made it all the way up. How's it looking?
Amazing. Ready?
Yep. That's sick. But it turns out the DJI Mini 3, is it?
3 Pro, yeah.
It can actually take vertical video, which is quite sick. So we're gonna get some cool reel content. Also, Levy is an amazing drone pilot. I'll show the footage on screen in a sec, but it looks tasty.
You need to grade it. I promise me you'll grade it.
I will. After a successful drone mission with Levy, I had to ski down to APSC to actually do the job that I was hired to do in the first place, to take events photos. In terms of the equipment I used, it's basically mostly the Tamron 17-70 f2.8 lens with an old speedlight flash, and I've also used one of these like reflector attachment things that you can buy cheaply on Amazon. I've recently also gotten myself one of these Peak Design wrist straps, just in case a drunk guest might bump into me by accident and knocks my camera out of my hand. You always have to be a bit careful doing events photos because you're in the middle of the action. For example, during the winner's announcement for the ski races, my camera did get a fair amount of champagne on it, as I had a front row seat to get those sweet action shots. Now, because the Sony a6500 is water resistant, I wasn't super worried. It was a bit annoying because my camera smelled like booze afterwards, but I was actually really happy with the shots because I was able to freeze all the champagne particles using a high shutter speed, which resulted in some cool shots. I really enjoy taking photos at events and can see myself continuing to do so in the near future because you're just helping people, capturing happy memories, you're walking through the event and everyone's in a good mood, having a good time, which is just a great energy to be surrounded by. Okay, so just wrapped up APSC. I am now skiing back in the pitch black. Everything's dark now, there's no ski lift, so I'm trying to record myself without falling while also skiing. It's not a good idea, to be honest. But had a really good time at APSC. I managed to get some really cool drone shots and some photo shots. So I got fucking soaked earlier when they were spraying the champagne, but I got some really cool particle shots with all of the like champagne foam kind of spraying around, I guess. And I managed to actually get in touch with the guy who controls the flames at the venue. So I asked him to kind of tell me when he's going to activate the flames, so that way I can fly the drone across the venue as the flames pop up, which is quite cool. Now, somehow I need to go home. All the ski lifts are closed. It's completely pitch black, so I have to just back my skiing ability and hope that I don't fall. But the view is really stunning and I had a really good time, so happy days.